Trumpets herald the procession, their sound echoing through Agrabah's crowded streets. Jewel-draped elephants parade, their massive forms shimmering with chests overflowing with gold. Banners flutter from balconies, a vibrant dance of color against the azure sky. Agrabah buzzes with anticipation, poised for the grand arrival of Prince Ali Ababwa. On the rooftop, Aladdin, disguised as Prince Ali, watches the procession below, his heart pounding with a mix of dread and anticipation. He nervously adjusts his turban, a subtle gesture betraying the facade of regal confidence he attempts to project. He squares his shoulders, lifts his chin, trying to emulate a prince's bearing. Despite the regal attire, his eyes betray the anxiety simmering beneath as he prepares to meet Jasmine. The bustling city sprawls beneath him, a stark contrast to the internal turmoil he struggles to conceal. He steels himself, a deep breath the only sign of the storm raging within the prince. Amidst the bustling crowd, Aladdin steps forward, his heart pounding with hope. Above on the palace balcony, Jasmine appears, an ethereal vision against the ornate backdrop. Aladdin's voice rings out, amplified by his courage. "Princess, I have come bearing gifts, and the hope of winning your favor," he proclaims, his eyes fixed on the distant princess. Jasmine's expression remains cool and reserved, an unreadable mask shielding her true thoughts. The crowd watches, their anticipation palpable as they await Jasmine's response. In the opulent palace hall, Aladdin, as Prince Ali, gestures expansively, weaving tales of unimaginable wealth. Servants move silently, replenishing goblets as Aladdin's grand performance unfolds before the royal court. Jasmine observes Prince Ali, her expression a mask, as the banquet's splendor swirls around her. "You speak of power and possessions, Prince Ali." Jasmine's voice cuts through the lavish display. Her piercing gaze challenges him. "But what of compassion? What of understanding?" The hall falls silent, Aladdin's boastful narrative suspended in the face of Jasmine's profound question. On the palace balcony, Jasmine stands, the cool night air swirling around her. Before her, Aladdin shifts, uneasy under her piercing gaze. "There's something familiar about you, Prince Ali," Jasmine says, her voice sharp and probing. "A certain street look in your eyes. Do I know you?" she questions, her suspicion hanging in the air. Against the velvet night, Aladdin and Jasmine soar on the magic carpet, a tapestry woven with starlight and dreams. Agrabah twinkles far below, its lights scattered like fallen stars, a distant echo of their world. The magic carpet whisks them over the ancient pyramids, their silent majesty piercing the desert's heart. They glide over Greece's weathered ruins, each stone whispering tales of gods and heroes, lost in time. China's bustling markets burst with vibrant colors and exotic scents, a kaleidoscope of life unfurling beneath them. The world unfolds beneath them, a breathtaking panorama painted across the canvas of the night sky. Jasmine floats, suspended between water and sky, above the still, serene lake. Snow-capped mountains cradle the scene as Jasmine's eyes widen, reflecting the pristine, untouched beauty. "This is extraordinary," Jasmine breathes, her voice barely a whisper in the vast expanse. Aladdin confesses, "I'm not always a prince. I disguise myself as a peasant to escape the palace life." Jasmine absorbs his words, her expression unreadable as the mountains stand silent witness. Under the cloak of night, Aladdin prepares to bid farewell to Jasmine on the palace balcony, a moment of tender parting. From the deep shadows, Jafar's sinister guards materialize, their forms menacing in the dim light. With cruel efficiency, they seize Aladdin, his protest stifled as a gag is thrust between his lips. Aladdin is dragged away, disappearing into the darkness, leaving Jasmine alone on the balcony. Aladdin is thrown into the dark, churning sea, the cold water engulfing him as he struggles against the relentless waves. He sinks deeper, the darkness closing in around him as he desperately claws for the surface, his lungs burning. Bound by magic, The genie senses Aladdin's peril and prepares to fulfill his second wish, a surge of power. With a burst of otherworldly energy, the genie pulls Aladdin from the crushing depths, saving him from the brink. Aladdin storms into the opulent throne room, disrupting Jafar's self-assured address. Courtiers and guards alike turn, their faces a mix of shock and intrigue at the sudden commotion. Jafar's eyes narrow with thinly veiled fury as Aladdin's voice echoes through the hall. "Jafar! He tried to have me killed!" Aladdin cries, pointing an accusing finger. "He's a traitor!" Aladdin's words hang heavy in the air, challenging Jafar's authority. A palpable tension fills the throne room as all eyes shift between Aladdin and the accused Jafar. Jafar, momentarily stunned by Aladdin's accusation, regains his composure, his eyes now glinting with malice. "This street rat? He dares accuse me?" Jafar's sinister smile hints at the treacherous plan forming in his mind. With a flick of his wrist, Jafar throws a smoke bomb, filling the throne room with thick, swirling smoke and confusion. The smoke clears, revealing only the lingering scent of sulfur and the chilling fact of Jafar's sudden disappearance.